I love how like 4 people left right as I got on stage. It's okay, I'm a woman. I'm used to people not letting me finish. Hi, welcome back. Perfect. No worries. I have trouble like relating to people, and I think it's because I grew up with cats. Did anyone here have cats as a kid? Yes, you did? Are you single? No? You will be. I will too. I was dating someone, and she sent me an article about how autism usually goes undetected in women. And it hurt my feelings, but I still liked her, so I left a dead bird on her doorstep. I've been processing a breakup lately, and I've been picking up a new hobby. So I've been researching the Salt March of India. Some people are like, why the Salt March of India? And I'm like, name a better Salt March. It's how India acquired independence from the British, and it started on December 29th of 1929 with the planting of the tricolor India flag into the banks of the Ravi in Lahore. And I'm pretty sure that's a nickname my ex had for me. I think that when you're listening to a man, you have to listen to what's in his heart and not what's coming out of his mouth. Which would be a lot easier if men were interested in what was in our hearts and not trying to stick stuff in our mouths. And I said that to this guy, and he laughed, and then he steered me to the couch, and I gave him a blowjob. And then he broke up with me, which was a really hard one to swallow. Gandhi started the Salt March on March 12th of 1930, which was 94 years and 8 days before I got dumped. And he set out by foot, and I set out on my knees, and independence was not easy for either of us. But I think I had it worse. No, you guys aren't into this at all. Honestly, can I tell you, I'm over the guy who just took me so long to memorize these India facts. In their Declaration of Sovereignty, the Indian National Congress said that the British had ruined India politically, spiritually, emotionally, and culturally. And I'm like, but he always paid for my Ubers. It's kind of interesting to think about how your mind works, you know. And the guy that broke up with me, he was not Indian, but I dated a woman whose family is from Pakistan for a couple of years, and she came out to her mom while we were together, and her mom's response was, I wish you'd waited for me to die. And I got disinvited from Thanksgiving, which is actually kind of poetic when you think about it. Because I'm a white woman being disinvited from Thanksgiving that most Americans, like by a family that most Americans would confuse for Indian. Do you understand? Yeah, I'm bisexual. Sometimes people clap for that. I forgot. I'm uptown. I recently went down to Nashville, which was like a crazy experience. There's a lot of women in Nashville, beautiful women, and it's got a great pussy exchange rate. Because here, this is pretty much valueless, but there, I don't know. I think it's because they get their hair blown out, they get their backs blown out, and then I get to drink for free. It's like amazing. But at one point, I was at this club, and this girl like pulled me up, and she was dancing with me, you know. And she kind of turned around, and I was like, you know, behind her. And every so often, she would like turn around to me and be like, and I would look back at her, and I'd be like, very different subtitles. I felt like she was like, this is crazy. And I was like, I've been burying these feelings for years. Like an intense thing. Very different here in New York. I went to an all-female sex party here in New York City. Bless you, all-female sex party. A lot of talking. masculine role, you know? Like, at one point I found myself just mansplaining science facts. Be like, hey, did you guys know that estrogen drives the olfactory system? I said that to human women. And it's true, estrogen drives the olfactory system. Do you guys know what the olfactory system is? Yes. It's your smell, your sense of smell. And it's true, the more estrogen in your system, the stronger your sense of smell. Which is maybe why we weren't eating each other out. Before you hate me, I should say my son's autistic, and I feel like I should get some bonus points for that. I'm a single mom. I've been a single mom for 7 years. And honestly, having an autistic son is the best financial decision I've ever made. You get a lot of like services paid for. He goes to a school where all the kids have autism. And lately he's been talking about this girl, Sophia. He'll be like, I saw Sophia at lunch today, and I did not know what to say. I will try my best tomorrow. Yeah, and then I met Sophia, and I was like, hi, Sophia, how are you? And she was like, is that your real hair color? And I was like, no, it's not. And then she goes, you like cats? And I was like, I had one when I was a little girl. She goes, what happened to it? And I realized that my son doesn't have a crush on Sophia. He's just terrified of this human machine gun of questions. All right, guys, you've been wonderful. Thank you so much. Give it up for your host.